for a little while longer so we can get more people arrested and brought before the court.
No, that's garbage. That's garbage. The Jamaican citizens should not be responsible for paying. The responsible should be, the Jamaican people should be holding you responsible as a finance minister. It's the Jamaican people who put you as a finance minister 3 years ago when you all came to the Jamaican people and promised prosperity, and that changes will be made. However, it's been a fraud. 3 billion, you are in control of the finance. You are the finance minister of Jamaica. And you were put in place, you were elected 3 years ago. Today makes 3 years ago, Dr. Clarke. You were put in place as the finance minister.
Sir, I'm talking, what you have on Instagram here is libelous, sir.
Well, if it's libel, I can tell you it's factual, sir. You are a part of a corrupt government that has in the fact that you're here taking now and you're speaking like this, you are not taking responsibility for the action of what went on in SSL and what goes on. And you're asking the citizens, SSL is a private company which should not have any part with the public citizen of Jamaica, and they fraudulently stole over $3 billion from out of the country. And you were elected to do something, and within your 3 years tenure, what you are doing now is to ask the citizens of Jamaica to repay the salary of the people who fraudulently stole. That is thief. That's the biggest thief. It's the government responsibility. The fact that you're not taking responsibility and doing action for it show that it's corruption on all levels. And whatever action you want to take, Dr. Nigel Clarke, against OBC Radio LLC, go ahead and do it, sir. Because it's not taken down. You are the finance minister. You are the landlord, head cook and bottle washer for every finance deal that goes on in the island of Jamaica. And you are saying during your tenure, all those corruption was going on, and you know nothing about it. Who do you think you're talking to, Dr. Nigel Clarke? Whatever repercussion you want to, reprisal you want to go ahead and take an action against OBC Radio LLC, you can go ahead and take it down. I'm a licensed journalist, and freedom of speech is what is going on, and everything that's written, it can be proven factual. And the fact that you call now trying to cover up, I appreciate your call, but all I'm getting is a cover up. There's no, you are my parents, and I put my money in my house. You are my father, and I put my money in my house. I'm working and put my money in my piggy bank in my house. And Daddy, leave my door open. Leave the door open and let criminals come in and take it away. And Daddy is not taking responsibility for it. Let it make sense. And then you're saying you are for the people? No, that's a big deceive. And we have all right to speak out on behalf of the people on these things and highlight what's going on. It's corruption on the top. And it's not just this. It's not just this. There is more corruption that your name has called into Dr. Nigel Clarke. We can go on and on. So this is not because you're getting the highlight on this now, because you're slapping the people in their face as if they're naive. You should be taking responsibility. Your recognition should be put in. You shouldn't come to the citizens asking them to repay salary of a public company. It shows that what the fact that came in, that SSL was a donor for the Jamaica Labour Party campaign, whether it was during your tenure or not. You are a part of the Jamaica Labour Party. You should take responsibility, and not that just you are a member of the Jamaica Labour Party or a delegate. You are a finance minister. Start taking action for your responsibility, because the people believe in you guys, and it's the people you win by a landslide. Because people believe in you and you turn around and deceive the people over and over and over and step in the neck. And it's wrong. When are you going to take responsibility for the actions of the corruption that's going on in the country?
Yeah, sir, I think you're so
invest in all what would be going on.
You're so convinced. No, you're not open to the fact that I take up the phone to call you, right? I'm happy I did to hear your point of view, but you are being fed with a lot of information that's not true.
No,
you know, Dr. Gordon,
it's not true.
It's not true, Dr. Gordon.
Okay, what information that's not true? $3 billion came out from Jamaica, where you are the finance minister, and you know nothing about it, you claim.
Sir,
you
that's not my job. My job is not to know about those. Sir, this is a thing that went on for 10 years.
What's your job as a finance minister, Mr. Dr. Clarke?
Mm-hmm.
As a finance minister, what's your job? Minister of Finance. The word finance.
Yes, the finance minister, sir. But you seem dogmatic and made up. I don't know if, you seem like you've made up your mind and you can't be convinced any at all.
No, I would love for you to. No, I would love for you to. But you're not answering the questions. You're going around.
No, I'm answering the question. I'm saying, sir, the job of a minister of finance is to make policy, to craft a budget, and to put policies in place and so forth. A minister of finance does not run any financial institution. We have
during the budget.
Wait. We have 75, 80 financial institutions in Jamaica. A minister of finance cannot know what is going on with those entities. We operate a market system where people are free. They have a responsibility, and sometimes people, mess up on their responsibility. But you have people who are responsible, people at Victoria Mutual, people at Capital and Credit, people at JLNB, people at Barita, people at different companies that are responsible for stewarding the resources in their company. Right? And when they make errors, here's the thing that I'm trying to do, and the reason why this is
okay. We're talking about
Dr. Gordon. I am trying to support a free, unfettered, and transparent investigation. That's what I'm trying to do.
And how is supporting a free and transparent investigation, asking the public citizens to repay the salary of a private company?
The reason for that, sir. The reason for that, sir, is that the investigators need to be able, in order to get certain documents, get certain information, understand how certain things in the system work, and so on, they need to be able to talk to them and get answers. And furthermore, SSL...
What that has to do with the citizens of Jamaica?
Wait. It's a crime scene, and so the client funds are still there. Because the client funds are still there, you need people there to administer the client funds. Okay? There is... right now we have an immediate need that we have to pay the salaries. There is no other place from which that one can have those resources. And what happens everywhere, sir, is that financial sector failure is a burden on the country. So you know what I am doing about it as well? And I can show it to you and prove to you so you understand. I am putting in place a particular regime, and I can show it to you. It's a commitment I made in our IMF agreement.
The commitment was made 4 years ago of prosperity.
No, listen to me, man. It's something very specific, a particular law, to put in place a particular bankruptcy provision for the financial services sector so that when we have to intervene in any failed financial institution, there's money available. So what we're doing here, we're not going to the taxpayer for money, it's FSC's reserves that are being used. And that I did not make clear, and that's probably my fault, but I will clarify that we're talking about FSC using its reserves to ensure that the employees are there for just a little bit longer so that the investigation can continue. But I'm doing what I am, I'm not a career politician. I've not been doing it from I've been 20 years. I came in here to
Rural Read among others. Rural Read among others have been caught blatantly out in corruption. What action has been taken for those? What action has been taken that they've been put in other positions? What action has been taken for those people?
I think he's before the court. He's been prosecuted.
And among others, that's been that lady that's been paid for the in Ministry of Education.
I think that she's been investigated.
And while being investigated, she gets position moved to another position.
No, she's not moved to another position. So, sir, I want you to please understand me. Jamaica has a lot of problems, a lot of challenges, right? And I am displaying the courage to deal with those challenges. We are allowing an investigation to go forward, okay? And the FSC is paying the salaries of the employees just for a very brief period so that the investigation can be successful.
And that's fair.
You know, we have never had a successful investigation into a financial sector fraud. Never. At the scale. When FinTech happened, there was nothing. When cash flows happened, there was nothing. When All-In happened, there was nothing in Jamaica. When all of these schemes, this is the first time that we're having a full and proper investigation, and I need the support to get it done. And what is happening here is that political opponents are whipping up the anger of the population like yours by feeding information that is incorrect. Like, you know, this is money from the FSC.
The support that
money from the FSC.
Dr. Clarke, the support that you just spoke of, Dr. Clarke, you got it island-wide across the board 3 years ago. And now with that mass support, 3 billion.
So what am I doing? What am I doing? We have discovered fraud that we have recovered a fraud that went on from 2008, right? By 2018, all of your same post money was gone. And we have brought in international investigators. We are funding investigation.
When did the Prime Minister leave? When did the Prime Minister leave SSL?
I am not aware of that, but the Prime Minister has come out and said publicly that what he had there was... The
Prime Minister came out publicly and stated when he left SSL, and you are the finance minister, and you are speaking to me and say you want me to understand from your point of view what's going on. And I'm asking you, when did the Prime Minister vacate SSL?
And I'm saying to you, I would have to Google it to find out what he said. That's not information. That's not information.
As the finance minister, you would have to Google to find out when the Prime Minister, something to this magnitude.
Because,
when
sir, this is what I need you to understand. Sir. The reason why I'd have to
you know the top of your head that from 2018 you see in both money was gone, but you don't know when the Prime Minister left SSL?
Yes, and the reason for that, sir, is that was all over the media.
Just like how it was all over the media when Andrew Holness left SSL.
Yes, and I say to you, I can Google it in a second and find it.
Okay, I will wait for the second to Google it. Google it and let me know, Dr. Clarke.
Can you Google it as well?
I mean, I know the fact.
Well,
right
tell me
off
the fact. Here is what he said. But, sir.
Okay, all right.
The reason why I know you're saying book, because you're saying book was defrauded. So that's where my focus is. My focus is not on, there are 1,000 people who have money at SSL. I'm not focused on any of them. I'm focused on the people who have lost money. So that is what I know. So here's what he said. I have no funds.
Dr. Clarke, why are you calling up my phone?
Sir.
You have crossed the line, Dr. Clarke, and you think I'm stupid. Okay, I will put it out to the public and make the public be a judge. I'm here speaking.
No,
I put out an article, and you call me, tell me that the article is liable. And I'm explaining to you where it's factual and so on and so forth. We're going. Now you gone and you clicking, and you doing your investigation, you summarize. You're asking, oh, are you the doctor? You're a pastor? You're at Universal Life Church? Can you go on video call and call? Who you think you're talking to, Dr. Nigel Clarke? These things, you are a corrupted man. I know, as I said, I'm Jamaican. In the ghetto, I'm born and grow. I elevate myself and move out of the country. And I'm going to put this out for the public to know. Everything that you've been talking about has been recorded. Let me just let you know that. And it will be out. You're rude, and it just proves how nasty and corrupt. Why the hell you need to see me on a video call? Why the hell is it important to know if I have a church? So you can send out your goal. I know who you is. I know who Dr. Horace Chang is. I know who Andrew Holness is. Ask Patrick Bailey, who is Dr. Jermaine Gordon. I'm a very close friend of Patrick Bailey. And I will put in out the article, this recording. So don't think I'm scared. So send your goons. You're rude.
Sure.
Have yourself a good night, sir.
No, sure. Sir?
I'm here.
Sir? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello?
So don't think I'm scared. So send your goons.